It
Oh, I
says,
see now.
preparing to live stream the meeting, setting up your meeting for YouTube Live. So, oh, redirecting. And there it is. Now we're live. Look at that.
Hello.
Hi, folks. Today I'm here with my friend Yoko.
Hi.
What's the right pronunciation for your family name? Haraoka?
Yeah, you got it
Mm.
right. The correct.
I didn't practice in the bathroom, for hours before this.
It
She's
could be karaoke. Somebody called me karaoke once, so
Yoko Karaoke, my
yes.
good friend. So she's a comedian, she's a dancer, she's an artistic photographer, she's a wild, weird, wacky, cool person. She's a mom and she's a wife, but an independent woman in the 21st century. Yoko,
Hi.
hello
Hi,
there.
Zoon.
Hi.
Hello.
So
Hi.
what's new?
Nothing new. You know, we are in pandemic, so
Oh,
same,
that is new. Yeah.
same, everything, same thing every day. How you
Oh,
doing?
me, I'm doing great. I'm hanging out with Bob and Sayaka and Bruce
Yeah?
and talking to the guys at home and the gals and friends.
Yeah. Did you
Nobody's
guys eat
commented
dinner?
yet. Huh?
Did you guys eat dinner? Oh, of course, it's 10 p.m. So,
Oh,
what
they
did you
did.
guys eat for dinner?
Well, they're pretending like they're going to be vegan, so they ordered a pizza.
Oh, vegan pizza? Pretend.
I'll pretend that it is.
Yeah. Was it good?
I don't know. Was it good? There's a nod off screen. She went like this.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
It smelled yummy.
Yeah. We had
Ah.
pizza too, actually.
Oh, man, we're
But
really going deep here. Pizza.
pizza is good.
Are you pretending to be vegan too?
Not.
Not
I'm just,
yet.
yeah, it was a chicken. Not yet. Well, of course, I consider all that, you know, stuff. But
Stuff? Like staph
yeah,
infection?
stuff. Yes.
Oh.
Hmm.
Jiu-jitsu, Yoko. Huh.
No, what we had was a chicken. I forgot the name of that, but Italian chicken something with. And then
Alfredo.
I got so lazy today, so I asked my husband to order pizza, and we got my daughter fried chicken. But she eats it, so she ate it, so that was good.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, I understand that you started off as an art photographer, right? Wasn't that
Yeah.
your
I
first
mean, I
love?
went. Yeah.
You went what?
Hmm?
You went what?
So, well, I went to photography school a while
Oh.
ago in the US, and yeah, I moved to New York, and then I was trying to figure out what kind of photography I want to do, and few years in after I moved to New York, I just got into making self portraits
Oh.
photography. But not like a serious. Well, it is a serious stuff, overall. But I just wanted to make characters, or I wanted to portray different persona using myself, using my face. And
Oh.
then so that's how I really start like enjoying creating those portraits. And then that led me to be interested in comedy. And then somebody I know is a stand-up comedian in New York City, and then I got to know them, and then I started shooting stand-up comedy shows in New York City. And yeah, I'm really happy and lucky that I am surrounded by a lot of artists and creative and funny friends. And then yeah.
So, did you have any fine art shows before you started to get funny?
Yeah, I did have a few art shows, like photo exhibition. Bob and Sayaka came to a few of the shows that I was part of.
Hey, you should have mentioned that. You know, that would have helped me with my prep. Sorry.
Well, I didn't know you that time, right?
Oh, yeah. But you did come to my first birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
I remember something bad happened to you that day. What happened?
Did I? I don't remember.
Like you got yelled at, or somebody hit your car?
Oh, yes. Oh my God, yes. That was the day. Oh, now actually you connected that. Oh, that was just a racist guy, I think.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm getting. Yeah, he's just, one of those stupid people calling me and Roman derogatory term. I can't say the word, but yeah.
Like, oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's the day. Oh. No, it's okay. Thank you.
I was so distracted by birthday cake, that I kind of... I feel like I was a little insensitive that day. Sorry about that.
No. I didn't even remember what happened that day. But it's amazing that you remember that, so...
Well, it's not just stuffing in here,
Good. You have a memory, good memory, which I don't have. I don't remember a lot of things anymore. After having kids, just everything is a blur, so...
You hear that, Sayaka? When you have kids, you won't remember a thing.
Well, you do, but then it's just like, I don't know. A lot of things happens, and then, yeah. You remember good stuff, and then you don't. I mean, you do remember crazy stuff as well, but, you forget a lot of things.
Like the cha-cha. You remember the cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Huh?
It's a Latin dance.
Oh, cha-cha?
Yeah, because you're like a dance professional now, so I had to research some dancing before we did this.
I don't think I know. I don't think I know how to do cha-cha. Well, I did. I might have been to a club with my friends, Peggy. She took me to a dance club, club, kind of like South American dance. And I remember going to that kind of club with the South American dancing. I didn't know, but there is kind of like a it's not a hidden, but kind of like a rule that men would ask women to dance. So like women are sitting on the chair or benches or whatever, and then a random man approach you, and then like you start dancing. That's probably a common thing in some countries in South America.
So you had some guys run up and grab you?
I did, actually. Like, I was so okay.
Hubba.
But I didn't want to be rude, so I said sure. But for me, as a I grew up, I like dancing, but I'm not really comfortable dancing with the person that I don't know at all. But like, you're gonna get this close, and it was summertime, so you get sweaty, and then I was like, ooh, okay. But that was, fun experience.
So what got you into photography?
What? I always liked photography. My grandpa had he had camera, so photography was his hobby also. So he had a lot of cameras. Whenever I went visit him, he always had a small like spy camera or toy cameras. And then my dad also, yeah.
Wait, your grandpa was a spy?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's exciting. Did he,
Yes.
did he do like crimes
Yeah,
and stuff?
he did the bad stuff.
Oh, so lucky.
You like it? You like the story? Should I keep going
Yeah.
with the story?
Yes, please.
No, I'm not creative in that. My story, my creative story will be horrible.
Oh.
Yeah. So my grandpa liked photography and my dad always also liked cameras. So I have been always interested in taking photos, but I don't know why exactly. But one of my best friends in Japan told me when I decided to move to the US, or not to move to the US, I wanted to come to US to study English first. That was the very first reason that I wanted to come to the States. And then my best friend told me that why don't you consider doing photography because you have a good eye, and then if you're in the States, it's a good place to learn art. So I thought it was in my mind all the time. And then when I went to Boston, I met friend John Cho, my good friend of mine. He already moved back to Korea, but he was going to a photography school in Boston, and he told me to, like, why don't you go? I'm like, okay, sure. That just looked cool. So that's how I started learning. Like, I enrolled to school. It was only 2-year program, but that's how I learned it.
Which school was it in Boston?
It's called New England School of Photography, but they are gone now.
Well,
Yeah, they are. Yeah, unfortunately.
Sorry to hear that. Did you learn a lot there?
Yeah, of course I did. I made a lot of friends, and seeing I think it was so interesting that even it was only 2 years, whoever I became friends with, I feel like I learned so much about them through their work. Because every week you go to a class with the assignment, and then you see their family or friends' portraits or whatever. So even you don't know them in person, you see their photos. So I don't know. I feel like I learned a lot about friends, and I got really close to a few of my friends. I'm still friends with them. And yeah, that was I am really glad that I made that decision to go to that school.
Well, I mean, you learned the most important lesson, When you're in a town and you make a lot of friends, move.
Yeah.
Move to New York.
Right. So I remember Boston. Yeah, New York was also an option to go for school. Of course, compared to, Boston, New York was much bigger. But
You chose your words carefully there. Don't tell the Boston people that New York's better. They'll get mad.
I'm not telling that. I haven't told you. No.
We're neutral, guys.
No, I love Boston. I really, I felt home there. Every time I go there, I feel home.
Oh, did you see any Celtics games?
Of course, yeah. In what, do you like Celtics?
No, I just like basketball.
Yeah?
I don't dislike the Celtics, guys.
Are you watching the what's called March Madness?
Not so much.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I saw a little bit of the Gonzaga game yesterday, Or was that the day before? I forget. You did? Really? Yeah. Okay, that's news to me. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I watch a lot of NBA. I love watching LeBron James.
Oh yeah, I like. He's amazing. I'm not really into basketball, but yeah, he's awesome. I love him.
You should watch that teenage guy from in Dallas. Well, I guess he's 20 now. Luka Doncic. You heard of him?
Mm-mm. I'm sure Roman.
He's from Slovenia. He's super good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's like a rookie.
third
I
year, I
mean, no,
think.
look.
Yeah, third year.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, he's so good. People say he's going to
Yeah.
be the next LeBron.
Really?
Yeah, you
Oh,
should check him
wow.
out. He's a little
Okay.
slower and he shoots a little better.
Wow,
Okay, he's
you
a
know.
lot slower and he shoots a little better.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, I'll
glad
check him.
you and I should get together and watch basketball, huh?
Sure.
All right, so let's see.
Yeah.
You were in Boston, and then you went to school. You met your
Yeah.
friend John Cho, and then what happened?
And then I graduated and I moved to New York
Hmm.
and it's a different world. I just wanted to see how, I wanted to experience life in New York City. That was all I wanted to experience kind of. But of course, New York is so exciting and crazy that makes you stay. And so in New York, I was shooting. I started shooting like for small newspaper. It was Japanese
Oh.
not newspaper, sorry, free paper companies or stuff like that. And then I was so like I did the New York Fashion Week because I was always fascinated by Fashion Week stuff. So with my friends of help, I was able to get in and shoot some photos for the paper.
Oh.
But
So what year is this? Just so I know.
that was 2000 2010, 11, something like that.
Wow.
12. Yeah.
So you're like what, 13 years old?
No, I'm 19 years old.
19. Okay, I mean, I was close.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
younger than
Sure.
Bob, older than me. And there's Bruce.
Hi, Bruce. Thank you
Hey
for
there,
your
buddy.
butt. Oh my goodness.
Whoa, look at that. Hey, pal.
That was like, hi,
Look at
Yoko.
that.
What's up? Thank you, Bruce.
Hey, Bruce, show off your butthole some more, huh?
Oh my God,
Woo, look
thank
at
you.
that.
Wow, amazing. Thanks.
So, if you've never seen that
Perfect
before,
timing. I
kids,
love it.
just drop us a message here on the chat and say, "Whoa, I've never seen that before."
Oh, that was so funny.
So that was the highlight of the show, folks.
Yeah. Good night. I'm kidding.
All right, so 2010, you moved to New York, and you.
Well, I moved to New York in 2009.
Oh, right.
And then,
2010, you're writing for a weekly, and you're covering fashion shows.
Yeah, something like that. And then I enjoyed it, but I felt the need. I felt like I wanted to create something for myself. So one day I got home. I was shooting for other papers too, and then I think I was having one of those, day that nothing really worked out, and my client wasn't happy, complaining, or a lot of unhappy stuff. And I went home, I look at myself, and I really look like, can I say SHIT?
You just did.
Okay. Well, I look horrible. I look tired, and then I didn't look good. So I wanted to document that. I really looked like I was, in a bad shape. So actually in the photo, I try to look myself. I try to even look worse than I was.
Worse.
So yeah, I just wanted to do opposite of glamour shot, I think. Because I was seeing like Fashion Week and beautiful stuff and beautiful people, and then of course beautiful things. I find them beautiful, but I also wanted to make real, honest photos of myself, kind of. And so instead of, of course, if you have a lighting and equipment stuff like that. You can make you can make yourself look good. But I think I wanted to do the opposite for some reason. And then that's how I start the project called Mugshot that I basically it's like photos of people who got arrested. And I am not making fun of any of those people who are arrested. That's something that I learned later that jail system and all this in this country is so different from what I knew. But yeah, that's how I started being interested in self-portraits. And I remember when I started making these series, I show it to my friend Jonjo, and he is a really talented photographer, and he has been always helping me out, and he never really complimented me.
Bruce again. Yep.
But he told me when I showed my work to him, he told me like, Yoko, this is great. I can see that you are enjoying your process. So that's how I realized, okay, this is my direction that I want to go for.
Oh.
Yeah, it was great to have nice compliments from friends that who are really, really real with me, that he would never, he would never try to please me. He say, okay, I don't like it. I don't like this, but why did you do this? But when he looked at my self-portrait, he really enjoyed it. And then he said he liked it. And so I felt like, okay, I feel right doing this. So that's how I kind of started.
Is that what, 2013 then, New York?
Yeah, something like that. 2000. I started the project. Maybe the project itself, maybe 2011, I think. Yeah.
And then let me try to guess. I just want to guess.
Yeah.
You're doing these real life portraits, right? And you're working with a friend who's a comedian, and then you thought, I'm pretty funny. I could probably do this too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a pretty bold leap. It's a pretty bold leap.
I mean, I think you gotta try if you think, or I don't know, if you think you want to, if you have something that you want to try it, I think you gotta do at some point. And I think especially in New York City, there are places for you to go and try and meet people.
Oh yeah, there are more comedy clubs in New York City than anywhere else in America.
Yeah, for sure. And I took a stand-up comedy class once last year, so that was great, but I haven't really performed in front of a real audience. So that's something that I maybe want to do eventually. I mean, I shouldn't say eventually, I have to try.
Well, I mean,
I want to try.
You did it for the end of the class though, right? Wasn't that the end of the class?
Yeah, that was the end of the class, yes. Sayaka and Fuku-chan came to support.
I'm sorry I couldn't come. I forget what I was doing, but I wanted to be
there. Okay. No, it's okay. Thank you. It was late, kind of. Like it was a Tuesday or Monday or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember because well, what year was that? That was recent, right? That was
recent. That was last 2019.
Yeah, because
End of
Bob and I were doing comedy clubs,
Right. You were doing the comedy clubs and lots of what do you call it? Open mics.
Oh my gosh, we were doing so many open mics. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. How many did you do?
More than 100.
Wow.
For sure.
Well, that's great. I'm sure every experience is different, right? Every time you perform.
Oh my gosh. It's funny because Sayaka off camera was doing this. And then Bob over here was doing this. Oh yeah.
But that's the thing that I think I'm not a tough audience, but yeah, not everybody will like your sense of humor or creativity, right? But
Well,
the thing is, you got to keep trying.
yeah, that's part of it. You can't just try to do what you think people are gonna like. You got to do you.
Yeah. So really, I mean, I haven't. I did the perform in front of audience once, but that was it. So, but you did more than 100. That's just impressive and respect.
I think. Oh, thank you. That's so
It
nice.
definitely toughens you up, right?
Oh my gosh.
Right?
I remember one time we went on first, and then everybody after us made fun of us, and we were pretty quiet. And usually people leave, but everybody stuck around. And then the
Really?
last guy, he went after us, and then I zinged everybody in the room one by one. It was amazing. Everybody was shaking Bob's hand, and we were laughing. It was a good time.
That was great. That's great.
Oh my gosh! They thought, oh, I'm gonna make fun of the furry guy and this guy here, and nope. Yep. Sorry, it's just, man, I was so upset. You should have seen me. I was like, bah! Like that.
I know. I mean, that's something that I'm scared of. So that you are experiencing it in your real life, and
don't worry. I mean, you got to get a big red nose before people start making fun of you at mics. Your nose is just the right size for your face. It's not as crooked as mine, you know? Yeah, so that's comedy, kids. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think we all need comedy. I mean, doesn't matter what kind of comedy it is. We all need to laugh and take off our mind off from a lot of things.
All right, let's go back in time a little.
Yeah.
So 2013, you decided you're going to start doing your portraits, right?
Yeah.
And then a little after that, you said, I'm going to start making funnier stuff, right?
Well, yeah. So I did those series of self-portraits, and then I wanted to use experience shooting at Fashion Week into something funny. So I did the project of I did a kind of like a parody Fashion Week. So I ended up making a book, a little tiny zine about that.
You wrote a book?
Well, I didn't. It's a self-made zine that I have it somewhere over there.
Oh, I want to see that.
You want to see?
I mean, not right now. Just
sure. I should prepare. Yeah, so I at the Fashion Week, it was a great experience as a photographer. It was intense, and I learned a lot being a photographer. But at the same time, there are so many scenes that makes me think. Like, it was many weird stuff, and a lot of it was sometimes uncomfortable when I go as a photographer to talk to somebody to take photos of them for like street snap style photos, and I get closer to them. Hey, can I take photos of you? Some are very nice, some are not really interested in you, some are like ask me where I work for, who I work for, and a lot of judgment going on, especially in fashion, what they wear, what you look like,
and a lot of play and pretend too.
Of course. I mean, maybe so that was something that was just interesting for me. And also when a lot of photographers are trying to get shots of people who look nice or whoever, it's creative, but I didn't really know anybody. So when we are walking, that was around when Fashion Week was happening in the Lincoln Center, so a while ago, and we are just hanging out outside of Lincoln Center, and then when you're hanging out, you see people, a bunch of Fashion Week attendees going inside a tent wearing nice clothing, and there is a judgment by photographers looking at them like, okay, she's good enough, or she's not good enough to take photos of. So I heard even conversation like, is she good? Or like, no. That kind of conversation. It's not about the looks or anything. It's just that maybe, I don't know, about brand or whatever they're wearing. But if once photographer is trying to take photos of somebody, then everybody around them, all the photographers follow them and start taking photos. And all of a sudden there's like a paparazzi scene. So I was one of them. I didn't know anybody, and somebody was taking photos of like, start taking, then this whoever's being photographed will start posing. So many camera people jump in, and then I jump in. I'm taking photos of this person. I have no idea who she is. And I ask somebody else, like, who is this? And this person doesn't know. And I'm like, but I kept doing that, and I felt so strange that, like, why am I doing this? Of course, it's for, of course, it has a purpose. It's for magazines or whatever. But personally, I just felt a little strange about it. So I did a parody of that whole thing following year. So I went back to Fashion Week as a fake Fashion Week attendee. And then I had my friend Junki as a photographer. I gave my camera to him, and then I asked him to follow me, just pretending that we don't know each other, but we create a scene that I'm an attendee and he's asking me to take photo to see if somebody is gonna take photo of me. And then happens all the time. It worked many times. The more provocative you look, or more crazy you look, then you get more attention. So, it was kind of like experimental projects that I did, and that was really fun for me. Of course, it's disrespectful for some fashion industry, but I just felt like as a personal experience, it was really weird, and I just wanted to use that experience into a comedy.
Oh, so that was your first step when you were out there performing?
Yeah, as a performer. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't like a performing in front of camera or anything, but I performed. It was acting kind of.
Yeah,
so
it's
when
like
I
that,
am wearing.
It's like that Andy Kaufman kind of thing, where you're like a character and you're just out doing character stuff.
Yeah. Character. Oh. So I've had a name for each character, just in case somebody asked me. So I did, and then it was acting, and so that was interesting. Yeah.
So you have some real acting chops, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I saw some of those photos. Those are pretty dope.
Huh?
I saw some of those photos. Those were pretty dope.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You just have to. I mean, at Fashion Week, I think you just have to. If you wear sunglasses, and I mean, sunglasses, I think, is one of the most important items to look cool in Fashion Week. And then you have to have your phone. You have to be talking to somebody because you're so busy. You're so busy talking. You are going to the Fashion Week, but you're so busy. And then you are so aware that there are so many paparazzi photographers, yet you act like, I don't know. So yeah.
Oh, so could you give me an example of one of your characters that was a big success?
One of the character. I don't know. There's many. I show up once as a whole leopard from head to toe with a leopard hat, gloves. I mean, I happen to have everything because I love leopard, but I dress up from head to toe, whole leopard, and then I just start walking around the Lincoln Center by myself with my friend following me, and then a bunch of people came to me and then asked me to take photos. So a few of the photos end up somewhere. I don't know where they are, but many photographers took photos of me in that character. There's another one. I did a goth character, and I think that time BuzzFeed US was interviewing people, so they interviewed me as that character because I didn't tell them that I was doing the character.
Well,
So
BuzzFeed was so huge back then too.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I told the name of the character. I think I named that Darling. And they asked me questions, and that ended up in BuzzFeed. Like they have this blog, every time they have articles, it's like 25 things that they want to do for, they always have a numbers like 10 things that people want to change about or something. So there was like 25 people that they interviewed and what they're gonna change about Fashion Week or something like that.
Oh
so
my gosh.
I was one of them. That was pretty hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah. It's like a little prank kind of that they don't still know that that was a character, but I felt kind of like successful.
Yeah, that's how you do it right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, but it's not hard to be, if you have a certain makeup and certain outfit, especially in New York, a lot of people, the thing is you don't really look that crazy. Even I thought I looked crazy in the outfit. In New York, not really so much.
Well, I mean, I look kind of crazy.
You are? Really?
Oh
You look
yeah.
cute. I think
I've had
cute.
people. Bob likes to take me on walks, and I walk up to people and say, "Hi, I'm Zoon." And sometimes
Yeah.
people go, "Oh my God, hi!" and run up and want to hug me and stuff. And then some
Yeah.
people go, "Ah!" and run away like that.
Scared of you?
Really scared.
Really?
Oh my gosh. And
I wonder why they're scared of you. There's nothing to be scared of.
I think they watch too many late 70s horror movies.
Oh, okay. That's in their head.
Or maybe they PCP and Sesame Street.
PCP?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It's a pretty hardcore drug.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
Well, what's another one? Bath salts?
Oh.
Yeah. Whatever it is, they
Oh.
were really scared. They go, ah!
Oh, that's sad.
But more people were happy to see me, and people
Yeah,
took
that's great.
selfies,
No, of course.
and
Yeah.
it was nice. Bob
You
was so terrified.
are popular.
This guy right here was so scared. But I said, come on, Bob, you gotta do it. Quit being a wimp. And he did.
That's awesome. People want to take selfie with you.
Yeah. Hey, we should take selfies together, huh?
Yeah, of course.
We should do Fashion Week together.
I haven't done it though. I haven't been back since then. So.
Well, I mean, there's a pandemic now.
Yeah. So.
But next time there's no pandemic, I can put on some sunglasses and you can put on some sunglasses.
You're gonna stand up for sure.
You can walk around and go, hey there, I'm so hip and cool. We could have matching sunglasses. How about that?
Yeah, sure. You can buy the kids size sunglasses.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And then Sayaka can follow behind you and be your assistant.
I'm gonna have Sayaka as assistant. Wow, that's a luxury.
See, I'm volunteering you for work. All right,
that's
so we're Fashion Week, and what year was that? 2015?
16, something like that.
Oh, yeah. Wow. And then how many Fashion Weeks did you
Well, that was maybe like 3 times, I think.
So 3 seasons?
3 years. No.
3 years?
I mean, that's for the parody one I did like 3. No, it's 1.5 or 2 seasons.
That's amazing.
Yeah. That was something that I'm kind of no matter what I did, I'm proud of what I have done. I enjoyed it. And that was my voice that time. And I'm glad that I made it. because those kind of things, nobody asks you to do it. It's your decision to create whatever you want to create, and of course you don't make money off of it. I mean, some people can, but I wasn't, of course, expecting to make money. But around that time, I think I was really, really into pushing that, my sense of humor, and I really enjoy doing that. And then when I show the book to friends, and when they laugh, or like when I show it to my mom was laughing. Of course, she laughs at me in different ways, but but still, it makes me happy to see somebody's smiling or laughing. Yeah, there was no voice, so I was confused.
Oh, no, look. Big smile.
Sometimes my daughter cries like that. Before she start crying with the voice, she's like, she paused and no breathing for like 5 seconds, and 10 seconds, and she starts. Right, sorry. Yeah.
No, nothing to be sorry about. That's great.
Mhm.
I like this the daughter story. You okay, Bob? Yeah. I just had to clear my throat a little bit. So why don't you just put your mouth right up to the microphone, huh? Come on, man. Let's get back to it. All right.
Mhm.
So was it this time that you decided, phooey on that art photography? I'm going comedy all in.
I mean, I think I was already shooting the stand-up comedy shows while doing stuff like that. So I think I was doing both. But stand-up comedy was definitely something new to me. That I mean, first of all, when I first moved to in the US, I was of course watching TV, but I didn't understand American comedy at all. And I mean, language, of course, was the issue, but I didn't understand. But when I start shooting for the comedy shows, a stand-up comedy show, I realized that I needed to learn more like background. So I still don't understand 100%. Certain thing, like you have to grow up, you have to have a background, or you have to have knowledge, I feel like. But even though I didn't fully understand stand-up comedy or what comedians are talking about, it was definitely interesting industry for me, and I really love people in this community, and I love how hard they work, and they keep pushing. Even they fail, or some people get offended, or which happens a lot of times. But it made me think, and I learned a lot about politics, or about this country, or maybe about other countries too, through comedy than watching news and stuff. That's what also somebody was saying, though. Maybe this is a quote from somebody, but I definitely learned a lot more about politics and important stuff through stand-up comedy.
Well, somebody had the I was talking to a comedian, and somebody said comedy's the only time when everybody's telling the truth.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, politics, you're supposed to lie, right?
It's full of
How can you be any good at politics if you only tell the truth?
Mm-hmm.
Vote for me because I'm I'm not the best, and I'm not the smartest or the most skilled, but you should vote for me anyway.
Yes.
That doesn't sound too effective.
What are you running for?
Oh, no. I was just
I'm kidding.
I was just mocking politicians. Sorry about that.
Okay. No, it's okay.
Or as they say in Mexico, sumimasen.
Mexico, sure. They speak Japanese there.
Fluently, right? Everybody.
Yeah.
Mexico. Ahoy!
I want to go to Mexico.
To do comedy?
No. Sure. Sure.
So in your life story, I don't mean to go back, but you were doing your characters in 2016, and then what happened?
Yeah, that's, I mean, and then I start getting more involved in the stand-up comedy industry here, and but I didn't realize, how can I say, it took me a while for me to try stand-up. And I know the stand-up is not the only comedy that you can do, but I kept thinking that I gotta try stand-up because a lot of actress or actors who are successful in the US started off as a stand-up comedy. And then I keep hearing the stand-up is like the basic of, not basic, but it could be a beginning of your career. And so I wanted to try that, but maybe my head was too big. Like, I kept thinking, but I was not brave enough to jump in because I already was shooting as a photographer in this industry. So, I kind of wanted to separate, but, I just wanted to try at least once. So I took one of my friend. She's a really great comedian, and she was teaching a stand-up class at New York Queens last year. And before that, I had so many opportunity to take classes or do something, but I just didn't. And then I had daughter already that time. And then I'm thinking, like, if I don't do it now, I kept telling myself, like, okay, before I have a baby, I gotta do it. I gotta do this. But then I didn't, coming up with a lot of excuses. But then, so Hannah was already a 1 year old when I tried to stand up. But I just felt like that was something that I wanted to do. I wanted to do for a long time. And I already had Hannah with me, but Roman was like, okay, you gotta do it. So.
And for the folks at home, Roman, that's your husband,
Yeah,
right?
my husband, yeah.
And Hannah's your
my daughter.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to make sure the folks at home know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And what's the name of the comedian that you really like that was your teacher?
Christy Cello. She is
Christy what? Sorry.
Cello. I think it's Cello.
Christy Cello.
Yeah, she's she does a lot of. She is voice actor as well. Actress.
Oh.
And
I just wanted to give a shout out.
Yeah, she's amazing. I mean, there are so many people that I met really inspire me. But yeah.
So let's see. It did stand up, and then at what point did you start doing your TikTok videos?
TikTok was recent. That's recent.
How recent?
I don't even remember. Well, I think I had an account. I took account maybe at least a year ago, a while ago, maybe before that. But I didn't know how to do it. I didn't understand the need. I'm like, what is this? Why people just dancing? Who cares? But maybe when I start getting an idea, they allow you to do it now. I mean, I don't know, that was the function that they had before. But you can do it with anybody who is allowing. I mean, you can of course turn off the setting, So if you don't want anybody to duet, you can lock it. But the duet style is something that I like because I can learn the move from this, I mean, whoever is posting it, and then I can duet with this person. And that's something that I enjoy.
How long does it take you to learn a duet?
It not really. I'm getting old, so I am really, my brain is not really learning well.
Oh.
I used to dance when I was younger, so I was good at learning all these moves and choreography. Yeah, like this. Like this. But I'm getting older, and then I'm not really yeah, I feel that my brain is getting older.
Well, yeah, you're like 19 now, so that's
Yes.
that's quite a I lost the word. It's sorry, English isn't my first language either, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's chronometer, odometer, milometer. Oh well, it's a word.
I don't know.
Yep.
Sorry, I can't help because English is not my first either.
Yep. I'm lucky I've got Bob here though. He can help out.
Yes. What was the word?
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
Move on.
So you're doing videos all the time now, right? Just you cha 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 cha.
Yeah. It's fun. I'm enjoying it.
I mean, maybe I'm overthinking it, but it seems like you're kind of like right on that line between parody and satire.
Yeah.
Because parody on one hand, you're kind of mocking it a little bit, but on the other hand, it's like you're making a real statement about the superficiality of the 21st century and popular culture and all that.
Yeah, the latter is what I'm going for. Definitely. And I don't want to make fun of people. And I don't mean to make fun of people.
Right. It's the idea.
Right. But I've gotten, I understand if people think that I am making fun of them. I am actually making fun of myself in my art, I think. Rather than making fun of anybody, I'm making fun of myself. But
right, because it's like the Chris Farley Chippendales sketch, right?
Chris Farley.
Did you ever watch SNL?
Yeah.
Chris Farley, the big guy.
Yeah, I know him. Yeah.
He did a sketch where he's at Chippendales, which was a famous male getting undressed kind of club. And Chris Farley and Patrick Swayze were dancing for the audience, having a dance-off, the judges had to pick which one was going to be the new Chippendales dancer.
Oh, okay. Like a audition?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It was really funny.
I gotta check it out again. I'm sure I've seen it.
But Chris Farley at the time was worried, like, oh my gosh, they're making fun of me, for being a big guy. But the reality is they were kind of making fun of the idea of Chippendales existing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Because, I mean, I think that a lot of, I don't know about men, but as a woman, often, especially where, I'm not speaking for everyone, I'm just speaking for myself, but society that I grew up in, I often look at myself in a negative way, like, oh, I don't look like her, or I'm not skinny enough, or appearance, or whoever I was dating, like making fun of my belly, or you should lose weight, or stuff like that.
Dating people who made fun of you?
Yeah, I mean,
get out of here.
Yeah, now I can say like, shut up. But
Yeah, you go.
a lot of when you're younger, especially, you don't have confidence. You're always looking for something to be confident, and
Oh,
appearance wise, often. So that's why I'm doing it, I think, because even you want to look like supermodels or whatever, you can't. And often whatever you see in magazines is very heavily retouched. And it's silly to think that you want to look like them. It's not
yeah.
you. So the reality is what you have, and then just show what you are, who you are is more important. So that's why I'm doing um this kind of art. Through my art, that's my message.
That's really well said. I really
That
appreciate that.
sounds good, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, if whoever's at home, if you see this guy right here, all furry with these skinny little arms and a big nose, and if you're furry and have a big nose too, just be yourself. It's okay to be
Yeah,
furry and have a big nose,
yeah, of course. Yeah,
just
seriously.
like me. Right?
You look so cute.
Oh, thanks. You too, huh?
Oh, thank you. I put a makeup, so
Well, I can't put it on my fur. It's
I
it's a
know.
little cakey.
Yes. Don't. You don't need
Oh, you too, huh?
to.
So I guess we're in the present, huh? We're all caught up.
Yeah.
Hmm. Let's see. Let's see.
Let's see. Let's see.
mm, huh. Well, there's
Yeah.
a lot of folks at home might not realize what's going on here in the U.S. with the political situation again.
Yeah. I know. I don't mean to be political here, but it's a crazy world, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's really crazy, but we can be a little bit. I mean,
No, of
yeah.
course. I mean, it's actually not a. It shouldn't be political stuff. It should. It's a human right. So it's not about
Hmm.
politics, but it's been really um heavy on us. I'm sure Sayaka is feeling the same way, or everybody who cares about people or human should feel the same way. I think that,
Yeah.
and to be honest, for a few days I've been really, really it's been heavy on me, and I try to stay away from the news so that I don't feel as heavy. But at the same time, the we are talking about the hate crimes toward Asians now. Not that
Hmm.
other crimes are getting better or anything like that, but the significantly the Asian crime, the hate toward Asian is getting worse and worse and worse after the shooting also. And then many people are being attacked in New York City. I know somebody who been pushed in the city somewhere, not
Oh
a
no.
few weeks ago, but few months ago. And this is something that I or Sayaka or as an Asian person should be really, really careful. And I never really been scared like this before. I've been in New York City for what, over 10 years. Yeah, 12 years or something like that. But I'm kind of scared to take subways or transportation because of what's happening.
Oh no.
And it's just so messed up.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah. You
But
know.
it's, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no. You.
No, go
Yeah. Go ahead.
ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, you.
I mean, I still don't know. I'm still don't know. I'm still processing. Um, learning every day. There's a new thing in my mind, like, oh, this happened before. I didn't know. I'm still learning from my own experience as an Asian person, and there are so many things that I didn't think it was a. Of course, I never been attacked physically or anything, but there are certain things that I didn't register as a not necessarily hate crime, but like a stereotype or generalization. And now I'm registering, going back to my memories, and then sometimes I was like, oh, that comment was kind of generalization or racism or something like that. So, but I think it's important now for us to also think about it, and then, but regardless, it's just we gotta care. Empathy is what we need, and it's really, I just don't understand the people who hate us or who does hurt other people just because of what we look like or skin colors or languages or whatever. You think so?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's really weird for me, because I come from another planet, and on my planet, man, you should see us. I mean, we come in every color. Like humans only come in brown. Different shades of brown, whether it's a pinky brown or an orangey brown or whatever. But on my planet, man, we've got purple and blue and green and everything.
Like Sesame Street.
I guess.
That's amazing. Yeah.
But it's like kitty cats, like Bruce. Like I would really be freaked out if Bruce didn't like other kitty cats that weren't orange striped. It'd be so weird. I'd be like, Bruce, cut that out. Pip him on the nose. But he's not, and I don't know why humans do that. It's so weird. I mean, not all humans. Most humans don't. I mean, statistically, most humans don't.
That's great. Yeah.
But enough humans do that it's a problem.
Yeah.
But why? That's what we're going to do here on the Zoon Talk show. We're going to solve racism. We're going to fix it.
That'd be amazing, right? If we can fix right here and then everything's gone.
And in this video, everyone on Earth is going to see it. Cha-ching. And then it's all going to be gone after this.
That would be, if that's what it takes, then I will do it. I will do anything.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because, you guys aren't even a global species yet.
No?
No. They're parts of the planet you can't travel to.
Oh.
Or move to, or live on. And it's weird. You have different governments and countries. That's weird, too.
Yeah.
And what else is weird about you humans? How many languages do you guys have? Like 300 or something? No, it's more like 10,000.
No. So many.
Why?
There are like 300 something. I forgot. Even Chinese language itself, there's so many different language and dialect too.
You guys should probably pick the 3 best ones and get rid of all the other ones. What?
No.
I don't know about that.
No.
They all have their own music and their own background.
Language should stay. All language, whatever exists, should stay.
Well, pretty soon you guys are going to have to be a galactic species.
Yeah.
Do you know what that means? That means instead of me coming to you, you're going to have to come to me.
Where?
My planet.
How can we go to your planet?
Well, right now you have to do it, translocationally.
Can Elon Musk help you? Help us to get you? No, he can't.
No.
Oh,
he could probably get you guys to Mars.
Okay.
But that's not
But
very
not.
far.
So you are even farther.
Oh my gosh, I'm on the other side of the galaxy.
So how did you get here?
Translocationalism.
Oh,
You're
I
just
don't really
making
know what
words
that
up.
is, but
I'm not
yeah.
making words up. Well, basically, my species and a lot of species, we travel to other planets as beams of energy.
That's great.
And then we communicate with people on those planets, and sometimes they build us bodies, you know.
Mm.
Bob built me a puppety body, which is weird.
How do you like being here?
It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have a good sense of humor and really nice smelling food and
Oh, food. That's great.
good
Food is great here,
relationship
yeah.
with cats. It smells good.
Mm.
And you know, family's a big deal here, you know? Some planets we
Yeah.
don't have families at all.
That's sad. Yeah,
Well,
families
you
are
know,
important.
like the population of my planet is what, 63?
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, so we're like one big
Wow.
family. It's
That
very
is okay.
efficient.
Very, very efficient.
Yeah. So then what you were saying earlier about you guys existing in all colors, you only exist in 63 colors. How many colors do you need, Bob? I'm just saying, like, there's millions of colors. Maybe you got a point. So, Bob did this, Bob made this song, you know, and you were saying you wanted to show me a dance move, or we could do something together?
Sure.
It's a really rough demo. It's not mixed right, and I
Did
think
you really write a song?
yeah, Bob did it.
Wow.
I think he wants me to sing on it, but I don't know if it's my style. Like it sounds really like spooky 80s
Yeah,
stuff.
you can do whatever you want.
Aww, that's so nice. So how about we just do upper body stuff?
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm sitting on the floor anyway. So.
I have my legs. Yeah,
My
let's just do
legs
upper
are
body.
fullness. Yeah.
Okay, hit the music, guys. Sorry, we have to turn it on. A 1, a 2, can you hear it?
You made it? Seriously?
Yeah, Bob did this. Come on, you gotta lead me.
Can you do this? Oh, you got the moves. It's like a neck exercise.
Yeah, but my neck's so fat, you can't see it.
It would be funny if I go like this. Is anybody watching this? Anybody watching this is like, huh? What are they doing?
Has anybody commented? Wait, I can get a paint roller.
That's my paint right here. We picked this color from my daughter's room. So we're gonna paint. This is gonna be a yellow wall. Like this.
Paint the wall. Come on, baby, paint the wall. Come on, baby, paint the wall. Come on, friend, paint the wall. Come on, enemy, paint the wall. Come on, homie, paint the wall. Come on, phone, paint the wall. Come on, cat, paint the wall. Come on, baby, paint the wall. Come on, camera, paint the wall. Come on, pumpkin, paint the wall. Come on, tiger, paint the wall. Come on, aliens, paint the wall. Come on, Yoko, paint that wall. Come on.
Oh, I'm missing. No, I hold it. I hold it.
Come on, Karate Kid, paint that wall. Huh? It's almost over. You don't have to signal.
So I can give you a signal.
She's
She's like, done. You guys
do
done.
this. It's done. We can
You
end
guys
it on this
done.
note if you want. I mean,
Okay. Well, let's end in a happy way. Yeah. Are you still dancing?
Through the park. Walking through the park. Whoa, there's a tiger in the park. All right, so I guess we're done dancing. It's almost over. Like, this is the very end of it. Yeah, it's really rough. I need some vocals. Is that for your dog?
If anybody's watching this, I will say thank you for watching us dance.
Hey, thank you guys for watching, and this has been Zoon Talks, and today's guest was Yoko Haraoka. Great comedian and dancer and artist, and we're here talking about art and her journey. So, hope to see you again soon, and
yeah. Stay safe.
Thank you, guys.
And
thank
be
you,
happy.
Yoko, for joining me. I
you.
really
Thank
appreciate
you,
it. This has been a hoot. And don't worry about people, like maybe not watching it live. I'm going to post a video because,
No, it's okay. I'm just joking.
Oh, here in New York, it's a little late. Whereas in Japan, it's like middle of the day. People are at work. So,
yeah. It's Friday there, right? I think.
Yeah. So don't fret, like.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday. And happy weekend. Weather is going to be nice on the weekend.
Weather's going to be dope.
I mean, Saturday is going to be fine. Sunday is going to rain in New York. So,
I love the rain.
Get out outside and have some sun on Saturday and stay inside on Sunday or something. I don't know.
That's right. Make like Jordan Peele making a movie and get out.
That's a good movie, actually. I love the movie.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, huh? Shout out to Jordan Peele. So take care of that sniff, and good luck painting the wall. And
thank you so much. Stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe.
Good to see you.
And Asian American friends, be careful out there. Look over your shoulder.
Stay safe.
Yeah, put the solidarity fist, or two fists in my case.
Yeah, love to all.
Love to all. Yes, love. And if there's anything else, we'll have to talk about it later.
Yeah.
And Bob's looking